girls. See you in a bit.
Wait! Goodbye, campervan.
Give it a little kiss. I'm off. It's time to empty all of our belongings into the boxes because I've sold it to a friend of ours, and he's taking delivery of it in the next few days. This is in anticipation of our new camper arriving, which, if you've been following the channel, you'll know we've ordered a long wheelbase high top, and we believe it's going to arrive in the dealership soon. So with that in mind, we decided to sell trusty Nugget, which has been fantastic. We've had so much fun with it, and you can look back and see the videos and things we've done with it with our family of 5. If there was no such thing as the Nugget Plus, I think I've mentioned this before, we wouldn't have changed this. So we decided to get on and continue with the plan, sell this one now. Didn't take long to sell it. I didn't even advertise it. A friend of mine had had his eye on it ever since I bought it, and was really keen. So he's going to be the lucky new owner of our Ford Nugget. So I'm going to start unloading now, and then you'll be able to see exactly what sort of stuff we carry around in our Ford Nugget and how we make it work for us. There's lots and lots of cubby holes and pockets and all sorts. So let's see what is inside, and you'll see how we've used the storage spaces over the time we've had it. Mosquito repellent, sunglasses. This is what happens. Let's have a look. Yeah. So I've got to make this look like new again. So that's the front cleared out. Let's see what we've got in the kids' quarters at the back here. Blanket that my mum knitted for us. So definitely that's not going. And we're definitely keeping that. And then in here there is storage at the side of the bench seat here for Peppa Pig books and the kids' drawing. Of course, this screen and mount we're going to keep for the next van, and that has been absolutely brilliant. So we're definitely going to be taking that. And this is the charging cable for it. It's not very good, that. It's build quality generally on the Ford is pretty good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not brilliant. But that's a very small gripe. I mean, it is fantastic, this thing. And USB adapter there. That's where they went. This blanket, if you have any camper van actually, but particularly a Nugget with this long bench seat and kids, I would suggest you get something like this. This was €12 from IKEA, and honestly it looks quite in keeping, and it's really protected this seat from all those snacks and sticky fingers over 8,500 kilometers that we've done. So that's been very, very good indeed. So that will get a wash. So next up is under the bench seat, and you lift that like that, and there's also a stay which is here. Almost forgot where it was then. Put that stay in position, I don't know if you can see that from there. And in here, let's see what we've got. Well, these are the actual blinds which came with the Nugget, so they're going to be passed on to my friend. Other useful things that we carry, absolutely brilliant, is a breathable ground sheet. So quite often we'll put that down outside the door here, especially if it's a little bit sandy or a bit wet. A spare water carrier, that actually is also really good if you want to top up your water tank, or of course top up the toilet and you don't want to move the van. Sunscreen, that is also really good. We only carry the stuff that we've sort of prioritised to carry, if you like, and this is great. It goes on our blind. You might have seen it in some of our videos. So we roll our blind out and then we put this on, and you can have it vertical or sticking out like this, and it actually serves many purposes. One is for privacy, so if you park right next door to somebody and you open the side door, it's nice to have your own little space. If it's pegged down, it helps to hold the blind down if it gets a bit windy. And also a sunshade. Hose pipe, so we can fill the tank. And these are some slimline ramps for levelling up at night, because we don't like sort of rolling around in our beds. What else we got? Oh, this is the little games area. Badminton and bat and ball, boggle, and sort of board games. Lego, exercise straps, and top trumps. Toolbox, essential really, particularly when you're carrying bikes around as well, and it's just those essential little tools. So in terms of other stuff that was in that last compartment, I'll keep all the electrics in there. So there's I think that's a 25-metre extension. Very useful to have a good selection of adapters with you. So what I've got is this one, which can be plugged into a normal sort of house 220-volt socket and then plugged into the vehicle. Of course, using the extension lead if you needed to. This thing, you might have seen in other videos, we had this also when I had the California, and that plugs into the van, and the electric in goes into there as well, and then you've got a spare, and that means it splits the electricity from the campsite, so you can run another extension lead off into the awning, or if you want to charge the bikes at night time outside the van, things like that. And that's why I've got this small extension lead. That's about 6 meters long, so you can run that off the splitter if you needed to. For example, you might want to charge the battery on the vehicle or something like that, I don't know, but that's what they're for. And then a good selection of other adapters as well. So that goes into the mains, and it means that then you can run maybe a fan if it's you know, hot conditions, or you might want to run a heater or a kettle or something like that. So it's just a nice selection of adapters to try and cover any eventuality really. And these are our you might have seen these in one of our recent videos. They're our little 12-volt cozy night lights that we put around the blind. 12-volt, and I plug them in just here. Okay, kitchen area then. Let's see if I've left anything in there. No, thankfully we didn't. So that one needs a clean anyway. Just make sure how much cleaning I've got to do here. Not too bad, just needs a wipe around. I've also got to remove all what's in here, which is a cracking little drawer. But also recommend you get one of these, which is a CO2 alarm, and just when we pull up somewhere, I'll put that up on the ledge up here, so it's out of the way the rest of the time. And then in a cupboard here, that's our pots and bowls and cups and chopping boards. Down here, well, an assortment of pots and pans and long life milk, camping gas, and this is absolutely essential. That's a pop-out bowl for doing your washing up at the campsites. The shower, of course, that will stay, and in there is our gas barbecue. Moving on to the right hand side, this is quite a useful cupboard. I think in the Plus there's another cupboard down here, unless they've changed the spec, but it's quite useful. But one of the things when we bought this was, where do you put deck chairs? Well, what you do is you buy small deck chairs which fold out of there, and these are surprisingly good. They take slightly longer probably to put up than a standard deck chair, but they all go away neatly, and we can get well, we've got 3 in there. And then this is the main cupboard. Now for 5 of us, the way we solve this, it's not a lot of space for 5 people. For summertime it's not too bad, of course, we've just got shorts and swimming shorts and t-shirts and things, but maybe if the weather starts getting a bit cool like it is at the moment, you want jumpers. For 5 you're going to start to struggle a bit in here, unless you're really keen in what you pack. So what I did is I bought this fabric shelf unit which just hangs at the top on the rail, and we've got basically 1 compartment each. Doesn't seem a lot, but it's surprising what you can get in there. Towels, and in the back of the Nugget here, I don't know if you can see, but there's also extra storage which goes in these little cubby holes, and they're quite useful as well, and they're quite deep, so we were putting lightweight jumpers and coats in there for the summer. And this can also be accessed, I can reach around, from the back. Hello. Of course the ladder stores on there as well, and that's all going to be staying. Sorry, the ladder's going to be staying, but the towels are coming out, and I'll see if my friend wants this, because I think that's pretty useful, and we won't need that in the Nugget Plus, I don't think. And then in this compartment, of course, it's the toilet. So that's a job. I've got to clean all that up, but it is like new still, and it's a very nice toilet, as toilets go, that comes with the Nugget. Of course, our trusted kettle and colander, and that stops it from you know, rattling around inside the sink. That's why we do that. So I hope this little walk around of what we're emptying has maybe been a bit useful, so you can compare what you might carry in your camper to what we do and where you store things. But I think the key to any camper van, but particularly the Nugget, is that it works really well, providing everything's packed away into its storage areas, into the cupboards, and you don't have bags and boxes floating around, which means you can always walk to the back here and use this fabulous kitchen. So we absolutely love this layout, and of course it's very similar in the Nugget Plus. So thanks very much for following our channel. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more on what we do next, because that's pretty exciting too. We've really loved having the Nugget short wheelbase pop top. It really saved this summer, and if you've been watching you'll know that we did this to save our summer this year. So we had a van, because we previously sold our California, and we were looking forward to a lot of fun in our newly ordered long wheelbase Ford Nugget. And because of delays in production, that didn't happen for this season, so I managed to find this in Italy. Look back, see our videos, and you'll see what went on there, and we don't regret a minute of it. This thing has been brilliant. The pop top, honestly, it has just suited us down to the ground. Bar need a little bit more space because we are a family of 5, hence the Ford Nugget Plus just has a little bit more room at the back here, about ½ meter, and a fixed toilet. So please catch up on some of our other videos if you're interested in how we use the Ford Nugget and what we're planning to do next. For now though, please like, subscribe for more, and you'll see the delivery of our new van. All cleaned up and ready to go. So I'm going to disappear now, deliver it to my mate, and then soon we're going to get the new one. Girls, see you in a bit.
Wait! Goodbye, campervan.
Give it a little kiss. I'm off. Clean my feet before getting in.
Right, no dirty fingerprints on the van.
I'm clean hands.
Say bye-bye, camper.
Bye. With that Daddy, even though I have my Crocs on. Well, Daddy's Crocs. Where's Daddy going? Inside the cabin to his friend. We'll probably see his friend.
So just to finish off with the Ford Nugget, the pop top, we have done 8,888.8 kilometers in this van. We're now basically waiting for the new one to arrive, which is the high top, and we cannot wait. Right, I'm just about to show up at my friend's now, say goodbye to the current Nugget, and thanks everyone for watching our travels and our adventures with camper vans, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you again next time.